time for November's pickups and some such, as we are wont to do with our showing our pickups off each month.
Yes.
And I don't know, I think I've been a bit silly this month with Christmas and stuff, and trying not to spend and stuff. I've managed to spend quite a bit. So
and not just on games, if you can see.
Yes, and presents as well. Presents just all in the hallway, just all over the fucking
But the
place.
highlight is the massive box of chocolates you've got in the hallway ready for Christmas.
Yes, massive thing. Amazon were doing a mad thing where you sort of buy £40 worth, you get £10 off. So it was like, oh, chocolates, and they were nice and cheap as well. So I was like,
kind of worried that they might not last till Christmas.
Yeah, they're kind of being attacked at the moment. But the idea is I'm going to put them away tomorrow.
After he's eaten them.
After I've taken out maybe one more packet. We'll see. We're going to start it off with some Neo Geo love. And that will be my first shop box. And that's Street Hoop. Or was it Slam Dunk? Whatever it was? Street Dunk?
Street Slam.
Street Slam, yeah.
Sleep Slam. Sleep Slam?
Sleep Slam?
Yeah.
Sheep Slam.
Yes.
That'd be the Welsh version. But yeah, on the MVS, because I'm not rich, it's no AES for me.
But we've just played this and I really liked it. It was good.
NBA Jam-esque, to say the least.
He won. That doesn't happen.
He does when he's not filming normally.
Yeah, real good, great fun. We had just playing that. Really, really simple controls, you know.
Typical arcade game, it's just really, really, really simple. Just like NBA Jam was. Just really, really... 2 buttons. That's all it was, just 2 buttons.
And a joystick.
Yeah, I think that's the difference with NBA Jam. It had a run button, didn't it, with the run gauge and stuff.
Yeah. My God, he's on fire!
Yes.
Yeah, but that was just brilliant. You know, build up your power gauge, do your super move, dunk from 5 million trillion kajillion.
Which I did.
In the air, yeah. I did this weird rolly thing. Yeah. Yeah, he won twice, so he's happy.
Yes.
That's my Christmas present to him.
Yeah,
really good game, really great game. But one thing I will highlight about this is to always fall in love with, the same as me, is the shock box. I mean, oh my God, we have not long finished looking at artwork for other shock boxes, which will probably be in the collection soon.
But yeah, I mean, this is the thing, I kind of had an AES back in the day and loved the cases and all the sort of presentation and stuff. And it's one thing that's really missing about having the big shelf, as you see, of naked MVS cartridges up there. So, but the thing is, though,
cold, they need warming.
It works out stupidly expensive to get a full set of shell boxes, but we shall see. We shall see.
And believe me, he's been hours over this for years.
Yes. The biggest problem is that I should have done it sooner, because the longer I leave it, the more games I get, and the more games I get, the more expensive it gets to get them. So yeah. There's a little ding in the top of the box, but I don't care about that.
No. But they look so nice, and the hugeness. It's just the hugeness. It's funny. Not quite, Wolfenstein collector's edition box.
Yeah.
But really, really huge, really cool.
Still not as big as Hyper Neo Geo 64 cartridges. They are super impressive.
Yeah, but they should come with a box like that as well. That would be really...
It'd have to be just like a metal box though. And have like, I don't know, like a combination lock on it or something.
It'd be really cool, because to actually put them on the shelf, you just put magnets on your wall.
Yeah.
Magnets and chips. No, maybe you shouldn't do that.
Not good.
Yeah, so we just got off a first play and it's brilliant. It's great fun. That's everything on Neo, he shows me.
Yes, there's very few games that aren't fun on the Neo Geo. Especially anything sports based is great. I mean, with other machines, people go, "Oh, sports titles."
Saturn Athlete Kings,
50p, 99p. Yes, exactly. Awesome games. But some of the simple arcade games on the Neo are just great. They're so much fun. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of sidekicks that much, because I love soccer ball. I mean, soccer ball's just better for me. I prefer that. So, moving on to Xbox One, which was a gift from Cliff.
Birthday present.
Yes, a birthday present from Cliff. And that would be Elder Scrolls Online, which is more Bethesda love, because there seems to be a lot of Bethesda going on at the moment.
Which, as we keep saying lately, is another really long-winded game.
Yes.
To be put on this pile of really crazy
long-winded RPGs.
Yes, Fallout last month, Elder Scrolls this month.
Yes.
What's next month?
Well, I've already got The Witcher to play. I've got Deus Ex to play. I've got Final Fantasy 15. I've only just scratched.
Does it still work?
No, that kind of scratch. And yeah, it's just there's quite a lot to go going on there. I've got like Metal Gear Solid 5 that I kind of started, and that's a huge game. And yeah,
Good game as well.
yes, very good game.
Yeah, so this an expansion's just come out to this, like, based on like
Morrowind,
Morrowind.
yes,
Isn't
the
it?
Morrowind
It's
expansion.
like a prequel to the older game, though,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. Thing is with this, it's going to be very slow to progress because it's an MMO. And
The thing is, they did fix so much stuff from that compared to the original release, because it's supposed to have like a monthly subscription and all that sort of crazy stuff. But
all that's
no,
gone. So it's,
all that's gone. Progression is a lot quicker now as well, apparently. Instead of having to spend 60 hours just to get like a dink on your arm or something like that.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 11, we're looking at you.
Yes, the hardest game to get any achievements on ever. Ridiculous. But yeah, it just looks good. You know, it's it's just very much a Skyrim MMO, you know, or Elder Scrolls MMO. It's like what it says in the tin, you know. It really is. It's the Elder Scrolls Online, you know. It's
The Elder Scrolls and online.
not much to say, really. If you know what Elder Scrolls and stuff are, like Skyrim and Oblivion and Morrowind, you know what to expect. Only it's going to be MMO-y, sort of stretched out. Not as bad as it used to be, though. Right. Okay. Some PS4 loveliness. I sort of...
Quad pod loveliness.
Yeah, some quad pod loveliness. My handy stand for stuff.
Which today
has had the Omega on it and now has a big pile of wood
has even
and stuff.
more than ever on it. So if it doesn't work someday, you kind of know why.
Well, it's not much weight there. It's all balsa and light stuff, you know, and it's all light things. But it just looks very, very, very. Like you just shove tons of wood on there.
You know.
You just like shove tons of wood and stuff on it. No, it's balsa. It doesn't weigh anything. It's really, really light.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was looking on the eBays, and I've been sort of wanting this for a while, and they do a funky version with all the DLC and everything. It's like about £60, £50 odd. And the DLC actually works on the UK one. This is an import game, but it is a Hong Kong import game. In full English, and that is Gundam Breaker 3. I got this really cheap. It was like £25. So
really, really good. I played this a couple of weeks back when you first got it, and straight away I'm like, I could play this. Really, real fun game to play.
Just build your own Gundam. And, destroy the huge Gundam and customise your own strongest Gundam.
Yeah.
Which I love. It's a shame it's in such tiny writing.
Can we do it? I don't think we can, but...
Focus. Focus.
Oh, that's not the right part, is it? It's down there, isn't it?
Focus. Focus. There you
go. My hands! My hands go. Yeah.
But basically, it's a Monster Hunter-esque game where you get bits of Gundam robot toys, or models, whatever you call them. Gunpla, as you were.
Gunpla.
Gunpla. Gunpla. But it's not something you say during a fighting game. It's Gunpla!
Gunpla!
But
and you blow them off other Gunplas.
Yes.
And you
get all the bits together and you make your own strongest Gunpla.
Your big monstrosity.
Yes, and mine looks very cool. It's all kind of got Reaper fucking wings and stuff on it, with big swords actually come out of the wings, and it's very cool. And I'm a child and I don't care.
Yes, and I'm an adult, but I don't care either.
But yeah,
I played about half hour, 40 minutes, didn't I?
Yeah.
And straight away, brilliant. I'd probably say I preferred it over the other one you showed me.
Versus.
Yeah. I want them both.
They're both really good. Versus is just arcade based, whereas this is very much like Monster Hunter, where you spend time collecting and building everything up and making everything stronger and getting higher stats and bigger swords and getting more parts, and just adding the rare parts and stuff, and really, 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 really good. But yeah, I mean, I prefer the Gundam versus as well.
Yeah.
I prefer the Gundam versus as well. It's more depth to it.
Does it cover more series than versus?
It covers like all like Gunpla basically.
Yeah.
It's got like build fighters. There's no build fighters in versus.
I was going to say, build fighters your favourite seem to be.
Yes, there's loads of build fighters in here, and there isn't in versus. Which I was really disappointed about. I was like massively disappointed. And there was no Astro Red frame or Blue frame or a couple of other ones. There was no War in the Pocket suits either, I don't think. And just a few things like that I was disappointed with on versus, but it's still really good. I love versus, it's excellent, but I think it is better. But they never put it out here because they suck.
Thank God that it's starting to like subtitle.
Yeah, it just leaves them in.
Parts of Asia.
You do have to be careful. You can't just get the Hong Kong version and expect it to be in English because they do a Chinese version.
Yeah.
And they do an English version. So you have to be careful, make sure you get the right one.
Play Asia. Play Asia makes it very clear which one you're getting, but also eBay.
Yeah.
But eBay comes with prices as well, don't they?
If you're looking at pictures of it, literally the whole case is in English. You wouldn't be able to tell, apart from the lack of the big 12s and stuff on it, you wouldn't be able to tell that wasn't an English release because it just has everything in full English. You know.
I want a breakfast. Keep saying full English.
Full English is great. So good.
I had a full English today, actually.
I had a full English last week, but I had like some fresh, like Morrison's The Best sausages and picked out. It was really good.
Yes.
But yes, I played this quite a bit. I played this probably 15, 20 hours. But there was something else that very, very, very similar that kind of caught my attention and I started playing instead. And that would be on my 3DS, and that would be Little Battler's Experience, which isn't actually as good as Gundam Breaker, but it's very, very similar and kind of a Pokemon-esque robot fighting game. And it's real-time battling as well.
Perfect strike, I choose you!
Yes, basically. So you basically kind of like wander around and fly around and stuff, and you fight just like you would in Gundam Breaker and stuff. It's like a very simplified version of that.
Yeah.
So, but you can wander around and you get random battles and you just randomly sort of fight and stuff, and it's really cool. The story's kind of really cool and stupid. I love how stupid the story is, because everyone fights using these tiny little robots. It's like Pokemon logic. You know what I mean? Rather than you go up to someone and just stealing it, you have to use your little robot to kind of do it all and stuff, rather than just kind of attacking people and then mugging them. And I just love that stupidity. That's just brilliant. I really appreciate that. It makes you want to eat lots of cereal and just sit down and enjoy it, because it has that Saturday morning cartoonness to it.
It's still impossible to watch a whole series of Gundam without cereal.
Oh, you got to have cereal for Gundam. It's not that childish though, but it still has that sort of, it's like sort of teenager it's a teenager grown up version of a growing up version of like Transformers.
Yeah.
I
love my cereal, watch my Gundam, then maybe go play my football.
But yeah, LBX is by level 5, which you would know from the Professor Layton games, and Inazuma 11 as well, which is another oddball RPG thing.
Yeah.
It's football, only Pokemon. This is little robots,
football players.
Pokemon. The thing was, this came out way before Build Fighters.
All right.
This was, and basically the people who did Build Fighters looked at it and went, "That's a good idea. Let's do that with actual Gundams." And they copied it like completely. For
made
Build
you
Fighters.
happy.
I love Build Fighters. Build Fighters is my favourite Gundam series. Even though, especially the first series, not the second series so much, but the first series is fantastic. But you have to have watched all the other series to get half the in-jokes and half the references to all the suits and stuff, and you go, so you sort of nerdgasm when it's like, oh, it's a strike, whoa.
Why can't I imagine you wearing like a strike suit running around now?
I don't know. You imagine me wearing strange suits. That's up to you.
He wants one now. He wants a strike onesie for Christmas. I wonder if they even exist.
I guarantee they probably exist. Well, either that or get dressed up like a giant harrow. How?
No, they're irritating. You stay in the car park.
Yes. But yeah. that's LBX for you, which is a fun game. I mean, it's fairly inexpensive. It's like £13 brand new and sealed on Amazon.
Right.
So it's not an expensive game. And it's quite fun, it's quite enjoyable. If you like sort of those sort of giant robots and stuff, you know, it's good childish fun. It's kind of innocent and stupid, just fun. I kind of like it, really kind of enjoy playing it. I haven't been playing that much of late. And stuff like this just gets me back into playing it because it's just so simple and basic and enjoyable and fun. And that's going to be the core of it.
Fun, the key word. All gaming should be fun.
Yes.
Not frustrating.
Yes, we'll go back to the PS4 now because it's digital pickups time, and I got free, and they weren't free unfortunately. I fucking paid for them, but and that would be the first one. I think go to Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap. Wonder Boy 3 the Dragon's Trap. That is such a good game. As I have like rambled on many times, it's my favourite 8-bit game of all time.
He can complete the Master System version, but gets stuck on the PS4 version.
Oh God, I completed the Master System one and the PC Engine version, and I did it all in like one morning. And I so stuck on the PS4 version. It's a bit just after you get Piranha Man, and just after you get the thing where you can smash the rocks. Just after that, oh, I'm so stuck. I think I need to go and change my armour and just kind of rearrange things and stuff because I'm doing so bad. But it's brilliant. You can have the old graphics and the old music, or the new graphics and new music, or anything mixed in between.
The graphics is so good.
It looks so nice. It's just beautiful.
It's what bloody these remakes should be, not the crappy dotty still looking 8-bit remake. You know, the art style and everything is just really gorgeous.
Yeah. It is beautiful. It is proper modern 2D and it looks beautiful. I mean, so much better than if they tried to remake it with 3D graphics and stuff, you know.
Oh God.
It just looks really,
we don't want that era
nice.
to come back.
No Bubsy 3D for us, thank you very much.
No.
Earthworm Jim 3D or anything like that. No. Bad.
Go back to your room and stay there and think about what you've made.
But like I say, one of my favourite games of all time, and annoying that I'm stuck on it. I keep going back to it, but I can't get any further.
So he's really stuck on it.
What I'll need to do is get a good run on it and get one of those potions so you get a second life. Make sure I've got my health up and then do my armour and then just play it again. And then I should get a good never continue. I should be able to do it. So hopefully, and then get Lion Man. Yay for Lion Man and his ability to smash blocks and stuff.
Has he got courage though?
Yes, he has.
He has got courage.
Yes, he's not like the Wizard of Oz one.
No.
Next digital pickup would be a game that's fucking awesome and digital only, and which is annoying because it's digital only. I think you can probably get a Japanese copy on disc, but that's Chaos Code something. Whatever it is, the new Chaos Code.
Sign of Catastrophe.
That's it.
I think I bought it the other week, that month. So
yeah,
Chaos Code. Oh, I love a game.
So good.
Yeah.
And it has online, but no one ever plays it. It's really annoying me because I bought the whole thing so I could play it online, and no one plays it. And I've had a couple of games and I won them, and I was like really enjoyed it, and just wanted more. And because no one's ever on, no one's like ever on. You can only get player matches, and it's very seldom like a half hour searching before you get into a room. You know, you're probably into a room that someone had just left, and they left this sort of the slot open, sort of thing. You know, and you just slide in.
So good.
Such a good game. It's so playable.
So good, so playable, absolutely fantastic.
It
game.
feels really Garou-ish. I mean, that's the one I think it feels the most like Garou Mark of the Wolves. But there's a little bit of Guilty Gearness to it, but not that much. It's so good. I mean, all the characters are nice and varied. There's lots of them now. It's got a good roster. It's not stupid roster. It's not got like 30 or 40 characters.
It's not gone BlazBlue, thank God. Because BlazBlue was perfect. Now it's just like, oh my God, too many characters.
Well, BlazBlue's still great because we've grown up with it, if you know what I mean. In the sense that we started with like 12 characters, and then we kind of went up to like 16 or whatever it was, and then like 20 odd, and now it's like 30 odd characters. You know, you sort of learn the new ones, and it's not too bad. Moving on to the fighters and going back to Neo Geonus, it would be King of Fighters 14. Yes, it is 14, isn't it? 14, yes.
Yes. King of Fighters 14 version 96.12 with graphical upgrades and more characters. Mind you bought the Mega Edition.
I bought the Fancy Edition because it was £25 digital discount thing. So, but I get like Rock Howard, and I get Whip, and I get Yarazaki, and I get Vanessa, and I get all the extra costumes as well, like Nightmare Geese.
Oh, so you get everything.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, so
cool.
For £25, that's not bad. Considering the game itself is like 40 odd quid still.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a cheap copy, but...
Yeah. They've finished supporting it now because they're all concentrating on the PC version.
Yes.
But yeah, the most I've seen the gameplay was when Jason played it that night. Really cool. Really cheap last boss again though.
Yeah.
Not as cheap as before, but cheap.
Not as bad as King of Fighters 11. King of Fighters 11 has the cheapest boss.
I've not played that enough.
It's this weird bug-eyed thing, and he's so cheap. He's so cheap.
Unlike the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not super expensive though, but it's not. You know, it was considering it was like a £4 or £5 game. It's a lot more than that now. Nowhere near as expensive as like King of Fighters 2003 on the Xbox or whatever.
Yeah.
Or PlayStation, because they're really expensive now. They're like £40-50 games, aren't they? Yes.
Yes. Prices, stop it, we'll get depressed. Move on.
But yeah, really fun game. I mean, it's a little bit sort of overly deep, I found, compared to Chaos Code. Chaos Code has huge depth, but it has it's simple to access. And this seemed quite complicated. Lots of button presses for this move and to counter this and to counter that, and do this and to do that.
See, we find we're getting old and we don't want this.
Yeah, we're old. That's why I love the Neo Geo ones so much, because they have systems, but they're not overly complicated.
But I think it's when they first started implementing them in Final Fantasy, King of Fighters 13, and it's just like, oh, shimmy, block, guard, shimmy.
Yeah.
What?
Sway this and all that sort of stuff. It's good. I mean, for the youngsters and stuff, if I was back to being sort of like early 20s, I would have loved the extra depth and everything. But
definitely.
Now I just...
Because you rinsed the character and then you moved on, but still you could just get that character done and then learn the extras. You know, you learn all the systems and you learn everything. Yeah, but it's like... Two half circles forward, half circle back, down and down forward. That starts that move. Then
you learn all that stuff. But now I'm just much more casual. I just like to sort of like play it, especially play it with sort of, with friends and stuff. Yeah. And it's just really fun like that. And I can't be bothered to be competitive.
No,
I can't be bothered to be competitive now. I just haven't got it in me to be bothered.
Yeah, I mean. Can't fault King of Fighters 40. When we first saw it, we were like, look what they're doing.
Yeah, but
over
then
time,
they changed it, didn't they? They changed it.
I love the fact that they've changed the graphical upgrade. And I will say this. Please, Capcom, do the fucking same to Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Maximilian Dodd. Favourite game ever. He loved it. Dude, sorry.
Dodd.
He absolutely loved it.
Ken Dodd.
Yeah. Shut up. He absolutely loves it, but he just goes on about how bad the graphics. Just try and watch the video. I mean, hey, I'm Chris Redfield with the biggest neck ever. Captain America.
Looks like Tick.
Yeah.
Captain America looks like the fucking Tick.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I mean.
Spoon!
Yeah. As Tony highlighted in the conversation we had a while ago, I mean, they've got the sprites. They've got the sprites from Marvel Capcom 3 and whatever. Why?
Why did they go back to this strange style and redo it all and...
Ramble. Ultra ramble today.
All for cheapness.
Yeah.
All for cheapness. But anyway, rounding that off, King of Fighters 14, very good. Very good. Enjoyed playing. I haven't played a huge amount. I probably played about 4 or 5 hours worth of it, just kind of like finishing it with like various modes. The story modes are quite good.
Some proper quality games this month. I mean, then obviously you haven't touched the service on the video Elder Scrolls.
Oh yeah.
But some really, really good games this month.
And my lovely shop box, which is probably going to involve more expenditure at some point in next year. You'll probably have to clear out some other stuff to kind of like, accommodate buying some shiny shop boxes. I mean, that'll be it for the month of November for me.
In the year 2017.
So any comments or likes or dislikes or yays or nays, or you've played it, you haven't played it, you want to play it, you've got it, you want it, you just bought it, stick it down there.
Yeah.
And it will be good.
And remember that bell, the annoying bell. If you would like to see us dance, I don't know. Take care. Mass Effect stuff.